We're here at Carden Academy of Huntington Beach, and we're with Mrs. Metz's kindergarten class, and we're about to engage in a daily reading lesson.
All right, well, first we're going to do, we come every day to the reading table, and everybody has their turn, and today we have 6 people here for the lesson. And I want everyone to take your pointer finger, pick your left or your right hand, and put it below the first letter. What we're going to do right now, we're going to say the names of the letters and the sounds they make. Okay, everybody's eyes on the paper, please. Ready? Begin. B says ba, C says ka, D says da, F says fa, G says ga, H says ha, J says ja, K says go, L says o, M says N says P says pa, Q says qua, R says S says sa, T says ta, V says va, W says wa, X says ix, Y says ya, and Z says za. And the letters that change their sounds called the vowels. Let's put our finger below the A. Ready? Begin. A says A, E says E, I says I, O says O, and U says U. Now let's turn to the next page. We're going to do the big letters or the uppercase letters or the capital letters. There's 3 ways. We're not going to sing a song. We're just going to say the names of the letters from A to Z. Everybody's eyes on the A and finger below capital A. Leonie, can you put one hand pointing, one in your lap? All right. Luke, you need to keep your eyes on your paper here at the table, okay? All right, everybody, pay attention to what we're doing. All right, let's start. Ready? Begin. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Please turn to the next page. Now when we have 2 vowels together, usually the first vowel says its name. And we have this little sayings that we have to help us remember that. So let's put our finger below the A, please. Put your finger below the A, please. Okay, eyes on the paper, please. Ready, begin. A with another vowel says A. E with another vowel says E. I with another vowel says I. O with another vowel says O. U with another vowel says U. Turn the page, please. And now we're on the blends. Blends are when we have 2 or 3 letters together that make their own special sound. All right? I want you to do this with me. We're going to do this 1 time each, all right? Let's find the TR. No, you need to do this with me, Ione, please. Okay, Ellie? Ready? Begin. TR says truck as in tree. The next one. CH says chuck as in chain. The next one. PL says pluck as in plant. Turn the page, please. Find where you see the wheel. And WH, please. Ione, please do not make those sounds. Let's find the WH, please. Ready? WH says walk as in wheel. All right. Now we're just going to stop right there. I'm going to take your papers and I'm going to give you the book, the IC book. That's our first reader. And we say IC because we see with our eyes. Thank you, ma'am. All right, now I already have the page turned for you. We're going to start with page 4. Please find the vowels at the top of the page. Put your finger under the A. And sometimes in books, A's look a little bit different. We call that a fancy A. All right. Please put your pointer finger under the A. And let's say the names of the vowels together just to help us remember. Ready? Begin. A, E, I, O, and U. All right, Maddie, I want you to, everybody find the C word, the first word in our book. And Maddie, I want you to spell that word and to pick out the 2 vowels for me, please. All right, Maddie, the 2 vowels? A and E. Maddie, can you tell me which vowel talks and which is silent? Can you sound out that word and tell us the word that you know? Say the sounds. C says, ka, A says, and K says, cook. Cake. Okay, do we have a picture of a cake in the book? And a cake is a dessert. Now, Maddie, if you could have a piece of cake right now, what flavor would you like? Chocolate. Okay. Let's go back to the word cake and let's read the word cake 2 times. Ready? Cake. Again, cake. All right, let's go to the B word. Let's go to the next one here. All right? B word. Okay, I would like to have Ione spell the word and pick out the 2 vowels. Come on, pay attention, please.
B-E-E.
All right, the 2 vowels?
B-E.
Okay, who talks and who is silent? What does B say? And E says? So what is that word?
B.
B. And is this, what are we talking about here?
That has
A stinger, an insect. We're talking about an insect. An insect? Well, it makes honey. It doesn't eat honey. It eats nectar. And from the nectar, we make honey. Right? That's what they do. All right, let's read the word B 2 times. Everybody put your finger below the word. Ready? Begin. B. Again, B. Now the next word starts with a B, and that's going to be Ellie's word. Ellie is going to do that word for us by spelling it and picking out the 2 vowels. All right, pick Ellie. Now, Ellie, what are the 2 vowels? I and E. Which one talks? Which is silent? All right, what does P say? And I says? So what would that word be?
Pie.
Pie. What is pie? Is there a picture of a pie here in the book? Yeah, there it is. Okay, and if you could have a piece of pie right now, Ellie, what flavor pie would you want? What kind? Pumpkin pie. We're getting close to pumpkin pie time. That's very good. Okay, let's read the word pie 2 times. Ione. Eyes there. I like how Luke is paying attention. Thank you, Luke. Ready? Pie. Again, pie. Now at the bottom of the page, we see the blend CH. Who could tell me by raising their hand, what does the blend CH say? Ashley? Cha as in chain. Okay, now let's go to the next page. We're on page 5 now. All right, I would like to have Ashley, would you please spell the first word? Well, you'll get a turn in a minute. Okay. Ashley, would you please spell that word and pick out the 2 vowels? Hey, don't put your hand there. We can't see you. We can't hear you when your hand is on your mouth. Put your other hand in your lap, please. Thank you. Everybody put your other hand in your lap so it's not in the way. You're reading. Right. Perfect. P-A-I-L. Now, can you tell me, what are the 2 vowels in your word? Who's going to talk? So the A is going to say its name and the I is going to be silent. Because when we have 2 vowels in a word, usually the first vowel says its name and the second vowel is totally silent, doesn't even make a P. All right, what does P say? A says, and L says, pail. Now what's another word for pail? Bucket. Is there a picture of a pail here in the book? Yes, there is. All right, let's go back to the word pail, and we're going to read it 2 times. Ready? Pail. Again, pail. Now let's go to the next word that starts with a T, and Luke's going to do that word for us. And Luke, you have a blend at the beginning of your word.
R-A-I-N.
All right, can you tell us what?
Its name and I silent.
Now you have the blend TR at the beginning of your word. What does TR say?
Truck.
Truck. A says, and N says,
Train.
train. You have a picture of a train.
Right here.
Okay. Do you remember we talked about this, Luke? What pulls the train? All the cars in the train. What do you have to have?
The engine.
The engine. And what is the man called or lady called that drive the train?